Hello, I'm Milosz Lewiński and you're watching Military Mind. Armed conflicts, defense and security, land, sea and air. We've got you covered. Heavy fighting in Ukraine continues. Over the past day, a total of 100 combat engagements have been reported along the front lines in the country. Now in the north, Russian forces carried out a brief cross-border incursion into Ukraine's Sumy Oblast, entering the village of Rezhivka. Russian infantry advanced about 700 meters into Ukrainian territory. The incursion was carried out by a Chechen unit, described as a small sabotage and reconnaissance group. Rezhivka remains a gray zone due to its proximity to the border, and the incursion could foreshadow a larger Russian offensive in that region. Ukrainian forces, meanwhile, continue counterattacks north and northeast of the Kharkiv region, with fighting reported near Hlybokie and Vovchansk. Ukraine supposedly has a numerical advantage in FPV drones in that region, using them to target Russian troops. Russian bombardment of Ukrainian positions and cities in the region has visibly decreased, and it's attributed to a very effective Ukrainian cross-border attack strategy, with Western arms playing a central role there. Heavy fighting also continues along the front lines in Donetsk, with Ocheretine still being one of the main hotspots where Russia manages to capture land. One particularly worrying direction of attack is the thrust aimed at Nova Alexandrivka. In the past few days, Moscow has managed to push forward and capture a part of the village. The Russians' goal is to move forward and cut one of the main roads in the whole Donetsk area used to supply Ukrainian forces stationed deeper in the region. If successful, Ukraine would have to resort to using longer alternative routes. And now we're going to see raw footage captured by a Ukrainian soldier on the ground, giving us a first-hand look at the current state of the embattled city of Vovchansk. Once a peaceful place, its streets, buildings and landmarks now all bear deep scars of conflict and fierce battles that have taken place there. The footage shows the resilience of both the city itself and its defenders, standing strong against the tide of aggression. Every corner of Vovchansk tells a story of struggle and determination. As the camera pans across the devastated landscape, you'll be able to feel the weight of the sacrifices being made there. These images aren't just snapshots. They are a testament to the enduring spirit of the Ukrainian fighters and the people they are protecting.
Вовчанськ. Нестися нахуй. Повністю. Жили собі люди, блядь. Добрі, злагоді, блядь. Нікого не трогали, підари прийшли, блядь. З міром своїм йобаним, нахуй. Такий в них мір, блядь. Так вони бачать мір. Кацапня їбана, блядь.
In the next video, a single FPV drone takes down a 3-story building packed with Russian invaders. Yeah, you heard that right. One drone, one explosion. Now, we all know these FPV drones have proven themselves game changers, but this is next level stuff. And now here is a video coming straight from the action cams of the 12th Special Purpose Brigade of the National Guard of Ukraine. However, be advised, it features some gruesome images showing Russian troops lifeless at their positions inside the Siberiansky forest. The Ukrainians stormed their trenches, and the aftermath is captured on video. The fighters from the 12th didn't just capture the positions, they also gave us a first-hand view of what it's like to be in the thick of battle.
Так, аби мене ніхто не з**ярив. Один лежить. Здорово, братан. Туди ще один. І тут двоє. І сука.
So in the intro we said it's a forest, we should have probably said what used to be a forest, right? Ecocide is one of the many crimes committed by Russians in Ukraine. Now, moving on, the fighters of the first separate detachment of the National Guard of Ukraine, known as Omega, are in the thick of it on the Zaporizhia front. Supported by the M113 armored personal carriers, these warriors are giving the Russian forces a run for their money. They're not just holding their ground, they are pushing back, showing the invaders that every inch of Ukrainian soil is and will be fiercely defended. And with this intense footage, we conclude this edition of Military Mind. In the meantime, stay with us here on TVP World.